what drew you to it, or what made you feel like you had to do it?
Well, I've been very fortunate to be able to be on sets of music videos for 15 years. So that started when I was about 15. And I was always very curious. I was always looking and learning and trying to absorb as much as I possibly could. And I think I started to sort of venture into the edit. A few music videos in, I started just going into the edit and making changes and meddling. It started with meddling, and it went from kind of meddling with the edit to then writing the treatments for the music videos. So that started a while ago. That was almost 10 years ago that I started writing the treatments for the music videos, but then outsourcing the directing to, reaching out to a director and saying, hey, this is the concept I want to do. I remember talking to you on the phone a couple of days ago when you were talking about what inspires you to want to make a film, and you said something like, I only want to make a film if I'm the only person who could make it that way, with your insight and your experience. And I feel like making this short film, I think I gave myself permission to completely make that jump into making a narrative short film, because this is not a music video. We approached everything differently, and shooting it on 35 millimeter, and all the decisions that were made to create these characters and dive into this world. I really do write about girlhood a lot. There's a lot of girlhood woven through my music. And I'm very fascinated, and always have been, since I was in my mid-20s, with this phase of becoming a young woman where you're this very fragile and vulnerable age. I think 19 and 20 is such an interesting and profound experience for a young woman, because it's like you have one foot still in girlhood, and yet society and the world is telling you you're an adult, and there are so many opportunities for you to lose your girlhood and have it taken from you, and it's inevitable that happens when you become an adult, but the ways in which it can happen when you are in some ways still so unformed as just this piece of clay, this person who hasn't cultivated their life yet. They don't have, they don't have a coffee machine in their in their kitchen. They don't have these tastes that adults 10 years older or more have cultivated at that point, because we spend our 20s searching and being so curious. And I was never